Right, so I was in the middle of cleaning up my bedroom today, and I saw this, and I knew well for a fact what it was. So, remember me saying I got a DS a couple of years ago, right? I never had my DS here, this one that's in the case there. Actually, I'm going to shrink this down a bit. Sorry if that, right? Sorry, my mouse is in the way. And yes, you can see my mic there. But in here is my DS Lite. We're going to open this up. Ignore the case, I was given that. There it is. Boom. Now, I've got a charger for this. I don't know where it is though. So we're going to turn it on. And there you go, there's my face. Boom. Actually, I'm going to zoom in for this. And we're going to see how this goes. I've had to move my keyboard up. My mouse is, not mouse, sorry, my microphone is just here. Let's turn this on and see how it goes. Green light means full battery. Sorry if you cannot. Let me try and focus that quickly. I'll dim the brightness now. There we go. Bear in mind, this has not. I have not touched this in a very long time. We're going to try and put a DS game in it, and I'm going to see how it works. So, before I lost it, I did have this DS, right? My DS you see today. I'm going to check Mario Kart DS in, actually. I'm actually going to do some comparisons here with Mario Kart. Sorry. I'm using my webcam and. Oh, sorry. Mario Kart DS. There you go. Using my webcam and it's hard because I don't normally use it, so. That's how it went in back in the day, right? I want to see how this works. There we go. There's no DS card inserted. Now, back in the day, we did this. Let's see if this works. We had to blow on it, even though they say you shouldn't have. We still did it. I had one of these back when I was a young lad. There we go. Mario Kart DS. I'm going to turn this down. Mario Kart DS. I remember playing this when I was younger. This was brilliant. I'm trying to look here without. So I'm going to have a time trial, right? Here we go. Let's do this one. No. Okay. Look at that. That right there. And there was no home menu for this bad boy. Home menus weren't a thing, yeah? Until the DSi. Like, there was no home menus on the Game Boy Advance, no home menus on the Game Boys. The first home menu was on the DSi. Like, this is pretty much a lighter version of the original DS, right? So, there you go. I'm gonna do a comparison here. Here's my I'm gonna grab my DS here. There we go. Here's my new Nintendo 2DS. I'm playing a bit of Pokemon. So, I mean, there was like a menu here, but it wasn't anything too spectacular. It was just, you couldn't go back. There was no home button on this. You wanted to go back to the menu, you had to turn it off. Right? This has taken a while because I've modded this. Please don't sue me. There we go. Right, I'm going to turn this down. First generation of DS, the last generation of DS, right? No, I'm actually going to turn the brightness down on this. There you go. It's got feature on there. So, as you can see, like, the screen on here is so much bigger than this. It's got to be at least 3 times. And then that's 2 times at least. I mean, wow. I mean, and you could play the first 5 gens on this. Because Generation 1 and 3 with the Game Boy Advance lot. And then 2, 4 and 5 were all the DS cartridges. This you could play Gens 1 to 7. Generation 1, 2. Gens 1 and 2 were on Virtual Console. 4 and 5 were your DS cartridges. And then 3, 6 and 7 were all 3DS cartridges. So, I mean, timeless. Oh, and this has a better battery than this. Yeah, when we were kids, this used to have a battery of around, gosh, 40 hours. I'm surprised it still stayed green light after all this time. There's your display. Boom. That your digital clock there with your camera, with your calendar. Sorry. So because you could do Street Pass back in the day. Which I think was that? No, you couldn't. You couldn't do Street Pass back in the day. That's a 3DS feature. But anyway, and then with this, it's just you can't even see. But up there is your date and time with the battery life, and that's internet. Gosh, that had internet connection. You wanted to play with friends back in the day. You could with an internet, but it was really bad. If you wanted to play with friends back in the day, and they had to be compatible. Both screens are. You had to use wireless. You had to use DS download play. Even when a fun feature they did do is have download play on this. If I can find it. Here we go. There you go. Download play, right? I'm going to show you on here, right? You could select 3DS or DS download play, but it would allow you to play locally. You could also for some games this is what download play was for. You didn't have to have a set. Both of you didn't have to have a cartridge to play it. One of you had to have the cartridge, and then the others would join. Actually, Mario Kart is an example of that, and I will show you that afterwards. On here, it's just DS download play. Obviously, it won't be able to cope with 3DS games. I will show you actually. You wanted to exit any menu, and I'll show you. So if we go to not brightness. You go here. That's that's the menu button. And you want to go back. It would say, the system will now shut down. Press OK. Boom. Shuts down. You can, in a way, mod it, but it's very difficult. There was no C-stick, but there wasn't on any of the regular 3DSs either. No circle pad on the regular DS. You wanted to play Mario Kart, you had to use the D-pad. You wanted to play Mario 64 DS or any of them 3D-ish titles, you had to use the D-pad. There was no circle pad, which in all fairness is better for playing them games, them 3D platformers. So much better to play them. Yeah. But I mean, it was mad. Back in the day, I mean, you know, back when I was a young lad, I'm going to show you how DS download play works now. We used to. I'm going to put it in my this one in my 2DS XL. Actually, I'll see if it was on FIFA. FIFA 9. If it works on that, I'm going to do it, yeah? Wait for that to load up. Yes, it does. So you see that single card play? We're going to go down to it. Host a single card penalty shootout. Be a pro match as well. You can do that. We're going to pick the penalty shootout option. Sorry about that. Right, host the penalty shootout. You want to turn DS wireless communication on. Bear in mind, there was no such thing as a 3DS. Now we're going to open up DS download play. This normally was in the menus. Boom! It's just showing up like that. That's J. You click yes. And now this is transfer data over to this one here. You know, and this was how you battle with Pokemon back in the day. You know, you go to your mate's house, whether it was Gen 4, Gen 5, and you'd go there, or even Gen 6 sometimes. Although, I wouldn't recommend you do that, right? And I've got a stylus here, so I'm going to see how the Be a Pro one works. But yeah, boom. 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 There you go. Let's do Man United versus Arsenal. Boom. Bingo. So that's some, you know, I'm going to turn this down because I don't want to be in the red flag, right? And, you know, that's how it worked. Like, DS download play back in the day worked quite well. I mean, I was never, I was never allowed to take my DS to school, but back in the day, you know, you'd go to your mate's house or something, and this is what you'd do. You'd sit there with your DS's and you just play for hours on Mario Kart or FIFA, you know? Oh, I did select penalty, didn't I? But no, I'm not going to be with this, but oh well. It's going to take a while to load because it's not exactly the fastest internet connection. It's not even an internet connection. So boom, we're going to pick here. And I'm going to pick. I'll try to do this. This is going to be brilliant. Done. Oh. Right. Oh. Sorry you can't see on that. Oh, scored. Cool. You know, and you had to pick the corner. It wasn't a situation of. Oh, brilliant goal by Young. Oh. And that's okay, you know. That's what I enjoyed. Right, I'm gonna. And you know, you can do this all day. I mean, I remember going to. Oh. So boom, wireless has been turned off. You have to turn off the DS for this one. We'll go back in again. If we go to single card play, be a pro match. Yes. Oh, I think you could do custom messages at the time. So I think waiting for child. I'm not sure that was me though, because I had got the second hand actually quite a bit ago. Oh, there's only 2 people that you can do, so no. So boom, I think that was interesting. I'm gonna close this one up now. Yeah. But I like it. I mean, I like this. The DS Lite, it was probably. I think probably more people own the DS Lite, right, than a regular DS. Now, I'm not sure, because this D-pad, I might get it fixed. I don't know though yet, if I will. Works, it's just. I've just got to I'm going to see if I can get this fixed. Hopefully I can actually, because if I can, I'm going to try and get something done with it. But if I can't, I can't. So I'm going to see you later. Bye.